Hello and welcome to another disused stations tour. This time we're at Kelvedon station, which is today a small station on the Great Eastern Main Line. This was once terminus of another light railway. I went through rural Essex. So join us as we go on tour of the Kelvedon to Tollesbury light railway. But our story actually starts here, just outside Kelvedon station. Across the river here was the site of Kelvedon Low Level Station, the actual terminus of the light railway. See the main line's just up on that bridge there. So it was a separate station. I think it did have a connection to the main line, but as with all light railways, passengers have had to change trains and buy tickets to carry on with their journey. Like my previous video, I was on the Thaxted light railway. This railway is once again built on the cheap and light, so there's very little to see of this railway, if anything at all. But we're going to show you a sight of what stations look like now, and also there'll be pictures what they did look like when they were open. Okay, so now we've come to what was the site of Tollesbury station. It's approximately here. There's again nothing left of it. But Tollesbury was probably the most important and main station on the line, serving the large village of Tollesbury. Plus also the Wilkins Jam Factory, which is still open today, still here. Gives the village a definite smell of jam, very strong smell. It's a very nice smell. There were sidings leading into the factory at one point. Also there is, in the jam factory, there's a tea room and a little museum, which does have a small exhibition all about the railway, not just for Tollesbury but the rest of the line as well. I imagine it's probably shut due to COVID, but I'll have a look anyway. And if it is open, I'll show you it. If not, we move on to the next station. Also, always seems a problem with some of these stations in this line, that they seem to be very close together. For example, the last station I showed you, Wentworth, is actually in Tollesbury, not really in Worth itself. And the first station before that, Fearingholt, this can only be minutes away from Kelvedon. So this part line is, at least, there was quite a few stations very close together. This is the site of Tollesbury, I think that's how you pronounce it, station. So clues here, like got there the track, Crab and Winkle Way, which was the nickname of this line. See, sort of by the hedgerows, sort of the line the track would have taken. Also got here old station house. So this is approximately the site of Tollesbury station. Did I show you guys? Nothing left.
So we start off at my house, go round to the
Got one or two clues maybe, but here, maybe it's an old railway sleeper, maybe. So, also up here you've got Mallard Close. Porter Place, so there's clues through this area's history. And for most of the line's life, this was the terminus. But for a short period of time, the line did continue onto another station, a very remote station, and next is gonna try and find this station. So you can join me here in the very wet, bleak and remote Essex countryside. It's near to the site of Tollesbury Pier Station, which should have been somewhere out, right by the river edge. However, trying to find a path to it, there probably is more paths, but the weather, I think it's getting worse and I don't want to try anymore, but there's very little left of the site in a way, apart from an old pillbox and maybe a bit of support for the pier, but that was it. The pier was opened in 1907 to try and attract boats, pleasure craft and yachts. I have Tollesbury as a proper tourist area and holiday makers area, but it's never materialised, and the line closed 14 years later in 1921. To this point, I mean. It was used for training troops in World War I, and in World War II it was taken over by the government, and that's when the pillboxes were placed along it. I think that's also when it was demolished as well. Maybe a maker in the background there, that's Bradwell nuclear power station, adding to sort of the charm of this place. Tollesbury Pier is quite possibly, according to Paul Rebecca Whitewick's website, is the fourth most remote disused station in Britain, and the most remote in England, with the other 3 being in Scotland. Approximately 2 kilometres from the nearest road. I know there are some in Scotland which one's about 16 kilometres, I believe. Will I ever do that one? Probably not. Okay, thank you for watching. That was a little explore of this long forgotten railway. Stay tuned for more videos.